Ahora sí, ahora sí. Estamos aquí escuchando el show de Marilyn. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Sintonízate, no te muevas.
We have a voice in the community. Let's gather in unity and empower our people with real life stories. The future is in our youth. Let's not forget our roots and pass that knowledge to pa' ti, pa' ella, pa' él y tú.
Ahora sí, ahora sí.
Color's not a problem, we hermanos.
Ahora sí, ahora sí.
Brother and sister, dame la mano.
Sintonízate, no te muevas.
Mi gente, yo soy Marilyn. Bienvenidos al show Ahora Sí. Hi, amigos of Ahora Sí. Today we have the opportunity and the honor to interview Councilman at Large, David O. Hi, Councilman. How are you?
Oh, doing great. Good to see you.
It's nice to be here today because we have a big announcement.
Yeah, we sure do.
And we always look forward
Yes.
for this big event.
Yes, it's PHL Live Center Stage.
Oh.
And this is our 5th year, so our 5th anniversary. It's a free music platform for the people in and around Philadelphia. They just go to our website, which is phllive.org. phllive.org, and there they could load up their YouTube video of their music in one of 10 categories. It's free.
It is free?
Yo, absolutely. It's free.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and they could win $1,000, free studio recording time, and other prizes. They just load their video, and then we have Grammy Award winning and Grammy nominated judges who will carefully review their videos and then come up with 5 finalists in each category. You've been a part of it.
Yes,
Yes.
and I'm very proud of it. This
Yeah,
year we'll be
absolutely.
participating. Ahora Sí will
Yes.
be participating one more time at this great event. And we definitely want to invite everyone. This is for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are some of the categories that you have?
Well, we have 10 categories. To the best of my recollection right now, I'll try it.
Okay.
Rock, pop, country folk, jazz, classical, gospel, DJ, world category, and R&B and hip hop, right? So 10 categories. And so we'll get 10 winners in those categories plus a People's Choice. And one of the most exciting things, why I'm happy to be on your show, is we need a lot of people to enter the world music category. That's if like you're into like, reggaeton or, other types of Caribbean music, or even if you're into traditional ethnic music from around the world, you could enter the world category.
Now, does that include playing any type of instrument, or
Oh,
you have
sure.
to sing as well?
No, you can play an instrument, you can sing. In all the categories of music, the music must be in the public domain. Typically in the pop category, the rock category, people write their own music. But for example, in classical and gospel, they typically use a song that is well known, but it's usually not in a, you don't have any intellectual property issues, no copyright issues.
That is awesome. So to go and register,
Yes.
they must go to www.phllive.org,
Right.
and you could submit your videos.
Yes, you submit your video in one of the 10 categories, and then you just wait. Our judges will review all the videos. They'll contact the 5 finalists. The 5 finalists will perform live in and around Philadelphia in some of our best music venues. The judges will listen. It'll be a live audience, and then what will happen is at the award show at the Trocadero, they will announce the winners in each of the 10 categories plus a People's Choice. That's 11 winners, $11,000 plus all the other prizes.
How long does the video have to be in order to be able to load it in?
I think it is a 3-minute video, I believe so, but the instructions are on the website.
On the website. And they could be any type of video, or it has to be professional?
No, we've had music groups that use professional videographers, and then we've had people who just like get their smartphone out and record themselves in the bathroom or in the living room.
Yes.
And you know, I'm not a music expert, but like I said, we have some top-notch music professionals, and they are looking for something. And so even the people who sometimes just record in the bathroom, they get selected.
That's awesome, because if you have the talent, you don't need the better equipment.
Right.
You need your talent and just expose it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one of the problems, especially in the entertainment arts area, is that it's so hard to get in front of like a really bona fide, top-notch person. And so this is an opportunity to submit your video and be seen by someone who's really very, very well regarded in the music industry. And then that's a good sign that you're in the right direction. And then if you do really well, sometimes they take an interest in either the finalists or the winners, and they try to follow through with them.
So we have we have $1,000
Yes.
giveaway that you could use towards your career as
Absolutely.
a musician.
Sure.
Also, you have a section of photos, and what else?
Free studio recording time.
And while we were chatting earlier,
Yes.
you mentioned about the Grammy people that you have involved.
Sure, sure.
Why is so important? Why this event is so important to you, but how it's going to add to this local talent that we have here in
Right.
Philadelphia?
Well, you know, there are talented and gifted people, and it's unfortunate if they don't know that they're talented. It's unfortunate if they know they're talented, but they don't have an opportunity, you know, because where are they going to find the opportunity? Some people are adventurous. They'll pursue it. Maybe they'll go to New York. Maybe they'll go out to California. But what if they're right here in Philadelphia? And when we have such talented people like the people that are involved in PHL Live, you know, why don't we bring the people in front of them? And the easiest way to do it is just to record a video and let them check it out that way. So they'll go through hundreds of videos and select 5 finalists. And when the finalists perform, they'll get the chance to really see how they are live as opposed to, you know, in a video. Because sometimes people can kind of doctor the video a bit, but then when they're performing live, it's all them, you know, their charisma, their discipline, being on time, all those things that are important, because music is also a business and people are not going to invest in someone they cannot depend on.
True. What is the deadline for submit their videos?
Well, the end of October, you have until the end of October. Go to phlive.org and all the instructions will be there.
And for the people that are listening in Spanish, I know, David, you have a little bit Spanish in you.
Sí, that might be it.
Si eres el primero o uno de los mejores artistas musicales de Filadelfia, esta es tu oportunidad para registrarte por www.phillylive.org y entra tu video, puede ser de 3 hasta 3 minutos, para que seas elegido y ganar y ser participante de estos premios. Puedes ganar hasta $1,000 en dinero cash. También vas a obtener una sesión de fotos gracias a todo este evento que es traído a ustedes por Philly Live Center Stage 2018, porque yes, this is number 5, número 5.
Our 5th year, and it's phllive.org.
Ya lo saben, así que regístrese hoy. David, this event is a lot of work, and you put a lot of your work and a lot of your time to make this happen. Tell me more about how this event comes together.
Well, this event is really an effort to make our city a place where people can succeed in the creative arts economy. And so what I was able to do was reach out to music professionals, really some very impressive people who volunteer to be judges and hosts at the PHL Live programs. And they will review all the videos and select the winners and possibly even get involved in helping to mentor them. And we then get donations or contributions from corporations. As a councilman at large, I don't have a budget. That's just the way it is here in Philadelphia. And so any work I do, I have to raise the money as well. And so I'll get corporate sponsors to provide the $1,000 prizes, and I'll ask the recording studios to donate 3 hours or so in free studio recording time.
So if there's anyone out there that are willing to donate some time
or prizes,
or prizes, that will be awesome for the next year, 2019.
Yes, absolutely.
We're hoping to continue this great event for the all the top artists of city of Philadelphia, and I'm just proud to be part of it. Thank you.
We love having you, and you do a great job. And of course, you add that pizzazz, as a host of the world music category.
Now, you mentioned that you have Grammy Award participants.
Yes.
Who are some of the Grammy Awards participants?
In the world music category, we have Dai Miyazaki, who is a guitarist who received a Grammy. And then another that I can think of off the top of my head is Carvin Higgins. He has 2 Grammys, and he has written and produced songs that have sold in total 80 million records.
Wow, that is awesome.
That's big.
That is big.
Yeah. Are you Philly's top musical talent? If you are, or if at least you think you are, why not give it a try? Enter PHL Live Center Stage. Go to www.phllive.org and submit your YouTube video. It's free, it's easy, all the instructions are there, and you could win $1,000, free studio recording time, and other valuable prizes.
Thank you, David, for allowing us to be here. It's greatly an honor.
Thanks for being here.
You're always so humble.
Oh,
I love that about you.
Thank you.
Nothing personal.
Yes, yes, yes.
And we hope that this year we have a lot of participants, so don't forget to register. And for those who are Spanish speaker, si eres el próximo y el mejor de los artistas de Filadelfia, te pedimos que te registres por www.phillylive.org y puedes ganar premios en dinero, también el tiempo de estudio, así que no pierdas la oportunidad. Este es tu momento. ¿Eres el mejor? Ven y regístrate. David, you was the first Asian American to be elected on the political seat.
Yes, yes.
How does it feel for your community and for everyone else?
Well, I tell people, listen, I'm honored to be elected. I'm honored to be the first Asian American elected to political office, but that's really not about me. It really reflects the people of our city, that they would be willing to elect someone who doesn't look like them or isn't really from their own, background or neighborhood, which I think is very generous, and I hope it's because they believe that I'll do a good job for them. And many of them has said to me, even though they're not Asian American, some of them has said, listen, I voted for you because I want Asian Americans to have a voice. And I thought, wow, that's really generous. That's really very neighborly. And so in representing all the people of our city and in representing the Asian Americans in our city, as the first Asian American elected official, I feel that it's really a very uniform opportunity to bring all our communities together as a cohesive community of people.
I ask you because, as you know, I'm also part of a minority,
Yes.
Hispanics, and I'm pretty sure that we look at you as David, make it. I know it's not about you, but it's an opportunity, and we could look up to you and everything that you're doing, and it's definitely great to see this.
Well, thank you. I have had a wonderful relationship with our Latino community. I go to the different festivals and events, and I advocate for the things that I think is good for Philadelphia, and many times that includes the diversity, the creativity, the innovation of our immigrant and diverse communities. Some of our communities that have been here, for generations, but yet have a distinct culture and flavor to them that it's so important for us to integrate into how we do things and who we serve in our city.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I also know that you're the only veteran serving in city council.
Yeah, that's true.
So thank you for serving our country.
Yeah, no, well listen, it's been a pleasure and an honor for me to have a special connection with those veterans and folks in the military to bring that perspective to City Council. For example, I was able to introduce and pass a veterans hiring tax credit so that returning veterans could be able to translate their military skills and training into serving our community and our businesses.
That is awesome. What are some of the other things that City Council is doing? David O is doing?
Well, you know, on my part, you know, I chair a committee that involves global opportunities and the creative, innovative economy. So I kind of primarily stay in that lane. I look at things that enhance trade, commerce, and opportunities for people who are multilingual, multicultural, because I think that is an added dimension to what we can do for our city. Then on top of that, I will deal with the creative, innovative economy. So the creative economy being things like music, television, film, because we want to see more of that happening here in Philadelphia, and we want to make sure that people engaged in those industries are doing well, getting paid. The other thing that I do then on the innovation side is through like the sciences, biotech, wet labs, computers, robotics, and then you know, new manufacturing. And then this is really all about jobs, employment, and opportunity. We want to make sure that here in Philadelphia, people in our communities, our neighborhoods are employed with you know, better opportunities ahead, good opportunities for their children. And in order to do that, we have to really break down who we are as a city, what we have that is an advantage, what we have that is a disadvantage, and try to tailor something that is relevant not only to our region, but to the globe.
With everything that's happening in the White House right now, how does that affect, or how does that impact the city?
Well, you know, there's pluses and minuses. I think for the most part, it doesn't have a direct effect on us, you know, what happens in Washington, D.C. It has, for the most part, an indirect effect on us. But of course, there are certain things that we have to respond to. You know, my job as a city council person is to represent the city. There is someone to represent the state and the federal government, but my job is really to work within the city. So I want to ensure that, for example, when we look at jobs, so important, that if there's something happening in Washington which is changing the nature of where opportunities are, where investment dollars are coming from, where we're able to trade, it's going to advantage certain parts of the world, it's going to disadvantage other parts of the world, and that's going to affect us here in Philadelphia. And then, you know, sometimes something may happen that isn't so great, but as a result, a lot of people want to open manufacturing facilities in the United States. Or sometimes something happens that's really good, but then we end up losing jobs because people have opportunities in other parts of the world. And so I have to stay on top of that, look ahead and figure out whether it's good or bad, how does Philadelphia and our region win, and how do we invite people from around the world to be part of this equation, because it's important to engage folks, because, you know, trade and commerce and investment is really like a dance of two people. You can't really dance alone. You need some partners and some allies. Yeah.
Thank you so much, David. I hope to come here more often.
All right.
And you could enlighten us some more stuff that the city's doing.
Yes.
And David's working on.
Okay.
Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget, guys, if you want to see this show and other shows, you could always follow us on our channel, YouTube, Ahora Si Show, and we'll wait for you for your subscription. Thank you. Till another time, Ahora Si. How's everyone tonight? More energy, more energy. How's everyone tonight? That's right. How many people were out there at 5 o'clock in the morning doing the Black Friday? I know I wasn't. I did that many years ago when my kids were little. Now they big, so I guess it will be for my grandson, but I give it a break because it was many years of me waking up very early after doing Thanksgiving dinner. How was your Thanksgiving yesterday? Cool, cool. and welcome to the PHL Live Center Stage 2017 Rock Finalist Show. My name is Marilyn Rodriguez. I am the host and producer of Ahora Si Show television that airs out through Philly Cam, channels through Verizon 29 and 30, and Comcast 966 HD. So we want you to check us out. Of course, you know how to do my little intro there.
Our goal is really to make Philadelphia that kind of exciting city where people can really do their craft here without having to go to some other city. We have 10 categories of music, and one of the categories is the world music category, which is tonight. And we have 5 finalists.
All right, and now I would like to introduce to you our second finalist, Maria Leonetti. Let's introduce again, Xandi, Cruz.
Ahora Si Show. Menina, água ficou. Pra sempre ela está meu camarada. E no sol a sua estrela brilha. Sua estrela brilhar. Amém. Pra sempre ela está, meu camarada. E no sol a sua estrela brilha. Pra sempre ela está, meu camarada. E no sol a sua estrela brilha. Thank you.
Jonifin, Marvin, and the Philly Reggae Band. All right, guys.
Make some noise if you love reggae music. So man, turn me up. Give me a little more monitor right here. Give me some delays. And a little reverb. Just a little bit. Take your time, though. Check one. Check. 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 Take a little more monitor. Listen here. Check. Check. One. You ready? Ready for the ride? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get your sound in order before you come on, yeah. Get yourself in order before you cross the border. Can't get a blind on them system, so I elevate my mind with the sacred, and I fly with the might of David. I lick down pressure with a big deal. Can't turn the dread into a big day. Can't turn eye to a statistic. You know see me natural in this day. Come up on a dragon way I'm like we step into a new day, when we all feel the energy of vibrate, and you can be free by your mind state. Babylon and some boy can run away. Like we step into a new day, like we step into a new way. Bongo man come here so we save the day. Some boys and some girls can run away. Mama hurts and can't finish it. No matter how 45 is talking. Unity and one love is all it. No matter how the media is speaking. It's more love than what they have all screaming. Just speak up my brother when you're dreaming. And let you step into a new day. Let you step into a new way. Bongo man come here so we say the day. Some boys and some girls can run away. Step into a new day, like we step into a new way. Bongo man come here so we say the day. Some boys and some girls can run away. Listen. Walk with Jah within your heart. Walk with Jah within your thoughts. Walk with Jah within your heart. Walk with Jah within your thoughts. Yeah. Fast, come join us, Fazia.